Let me show you how I made this flavorful fried rice using just what I already had at home. So I was in my kitchen thinking of what to cook. Then I opened my fridge and saw that I had some beef, liver, vegetables, and of course, I also have rice, oil, spices, and others in the kitchen. And that was it. I decided to make fried rice. I started with protein. I seasoned the beef and the liver properly and allowed to cook. Now, one thing I'm careful about is the liver. I don't like it too soft. So after letting it simmer for a while, I took the liver out and set it aside. Then I allowed the beef to continue cooking until it became nice and tender. Once that was done, I brought out the liver and diced into small pieces and kept it aside for later. Now, the stock from the meat, I didn't want to waste it at all. That's where the flavor is. I used that same stock to cook my rice, and honestly, that step alone makes a big difference in the taste. So, after cooking the rice, I set it aside and moved on to my vegetables. I brought out my green beans, carrots, green pepper, and all. Once the oil was hot, I started with the onions, stirred it for that nice aroma. Then I added the green beans and stirred, followed by the carrots. At each step, I made sure to stir properly so all the flavors would come together. After that, I added my seasoning and gave everything a good stir fry. At this point, the aroma in the kitchen was already something else. I added salt, diced liver, and gave it a good stir. Adding liver to fried rice just takes it to another level. It gives it that rich, deep flavor and a slight sweetness that makes every bite more satisfying. I also added the green pepper, stirred, and added curry. In fact, I kept on stirring after each step. Then it was time to bring everything together. I started adding the rice little by little, bit by bit, because the rice was quite much. I didn't want to pour everything at once. So I added a portion, stirred very well, then added another portion and kept repeating the process. That way, every grain of rice gets properly coated with the vegetables and seasoning. I kept stir frying, mixing and turning everything until it was evenly combined and looking just right. At this point, you just know the food is ready. My goodness, look at this beauty. Colorful, rich, and full of flavor. Every grain is separate and well coated and also packed with great taste. I'm not even capping. This fried rice turned out so delicious. I didn't need anything extra, just what I already had at home. So if you're ever wondering what to cook, just check your fridge. You might have everything you need to make something delicious in there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share for more videos like this. Would you like to try this recipe? Tell me in the comments. Until I come your way again, bye for now.